There's no more rest either. There's no more rest. I finally get my kids, right? My job when I get my kids, just like yours, when you have kids, you're supposed to beat them. And when I say beat, I mean we send them to football practice and baseball and hockey and all these things. Why? Because your job as a parent, and the only job, is to expend energy of these kids. So that magic happens at nighttime. The kids finally go to sleep. And I'll put my kids down, right? And I'll go downstairs. I'll grab my medicine. Don't judge me. I'll click on my sports center, right? Because I've been watching Dora all day. Oh, my 5-year-old was hooked on Dora. Years I've watched that. He actually came into the kitchen one time, stared at me. I said, "What's up, buddy?" My 5-year-old looked at me and went, "Hola, papa." Look at this right here. Take a good look. Look at me. What about this would ever scream, "Hola, papa"? It don't look right. It don't feel right. It ain't right. I'm white. So I leaned down to my son and I said the only thing I thought I could say, just the first thing that came to my mind when he went, "Hola, papa." I leaned down and this is what I said to him, and I meant it. I meant it. I looked right at him and I said, "Huh?" And he stopped and he did to me what we all do when someone doesn't speak the language. And I don't know where he learned it. He's 5. He slowed it down. Do you ever have someone not speak the language? You're like, "Where is the bathroom?" They still don't know what you said. It just took you longer to say it. That's all that happened there. So when I went, "Huh?" he stopped. And parents, you know you get a look in your kid's eyes, you know something's coming, but you can't stop it. You're like, "No." And he leaned right in and he went, "Hola." And I'm like, "Don't you do it, don't you do it." And he went, "Papa." So I got real close to him and I was like, "Get out of my face and go chase another monkey in the woods with your backpack." Swipe or no swiping, right? I used to be cool. I used to drop my kids off at school. You know, things change. Man, I used to listen to rap music, good old rock and roll, you name it. I was listening to it. Now I drop off my kids at school. 5 miles down the road, I'm at the red light, just macking, rapping away, singing away, but I forgot that I still got the Disney station on. Do you know your chances of not getting laid when you sing the Disney station at a red light? Mike, it ain't good. And I'm at the red light going, "Let it go, let it go." So any thoughts of having kids, Mike? Let me help you out with something. You ready? Let it go, let it go. And after about an hour of that silence, this happens to every parent. You're like, "It's too quiet. I just want to go check." Every parent has found themselves walking into the room. And you get real close to the bed or the crib, and what are you looking for? Yeah, a little breathing, right? Maybe a little chest rise, like the blanket's moving, the blanket's moving. Did you ever have them like open their eyes and you... And now you're stuck here. Because if this kid wakes up, your night is over. And after about 10 minutes, you're thinking, who's training who? And every parent decides, I see a crack of light in the door. That's the hallway. We call that freedom. Did you ever try to teleport yourself there, right? So you do the next best thing. Every parent has done that little snake crawl. Right? And you make that stupid decision to look back. Don't look back. Go to the light. Because as soon as you look back, what's the kid doing, right? And the parent voice comes out, you're like, go to sleep! You snap and give them NyQuil. I don't give my kids NyQuil. But I will say this, my kids never cough.